Right, Jerry.
Hola.
Day 3 here at the Star Wars Legion weekend.
Yeah.
How's it been going for you, mate?
It's been a lot of fun. I've mostly been wandering around giving sage advice, we'll say. Sage advice to people with their painting and a bit of gaming. So it's been nice catching up with people and seeing how they're getting on over the weekend.
Yeah. Like Robbie here in the background. I don't know if you can see him. Robbie's getting a game in. Hey, Robbie! So there's been some demo games and things going on. I believe you've been overseeing then.
Yeah, I've been the all-controlling emperor, wandering around, making sure things pan out the way I want them to.
Yeah. I believe you're going to be the Emperor of Warren's Ewoks later.
Yeah, I am. That is the plan. Well, I'll be Chief Cherub.
Have we found a furry suit to put you in? You're going to be like the tallest Ewok in the world.
No, I'm not getting in the furry suit. And if I find a furry suit in here, I'm definitely not asking whose it is or getting into it. It's not happening.
Okay, that's fine. It'd be a waste to change you into an Ewok with all that height.
Well, yeah.
Says me. Huh?
Yeah, well, you can be the Ewok, and I'll just be the Wookiee. You can be my Ewok companion.
Oh, you see, when I met my wife for the first time, she turned around to me and says, "Do you know what John and Justin call you at work?" No, I do not know what they call me at work. What do they call me at work? They call you the Ewok.
Do they? That's amazing.
I think it's got something to do with the beard.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, listen, that's it. Let's just stop any further discussion about why they could be calling you that.
Right, so it's the Star Wars Legion weekend. We're still doing the live blog. We're still doing live streams. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to talk to Justin in a little bit, but I'm going to make my way down here because some of you guys have been asking in the comments. We flashed a book yesterday, I believe. Some people have been asking, what is the book? Because I had a load of stormtroopers. If you come on around this side, Jerry. This is the book. What's the book?
This is the Star Wars D20 Saga Edition RPG.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the campaign guides for it because I have many versions of the RPG. And just in the Empire section, it goes through various types of Stormtrooper. So if we flick past how the Empire's actually built, it starts with things like the Black Hole Stormtrooper, where you get the stat lines and stuff that you would need for the game itself, but you get these variant color schemes. And
there's some more pages of goodness that's going to come up, isn't there?
Yeah, oh yeah, very much so. So you get things like the Storm Commandos, and like an elite Pathfinder unit. And then even, if I skip past the droids, because they sneak in some more at the back, Dark Troopers, which whenever we all seen Rogue One, we all imagined that they would be these. Turns out they weren't. They called them Death Troopers. They made their own backstory for them, but we'd seen these in the past, and we're going, oh, finally we get to see them on the big screen. Yeah. So yeah.
That's because I get the feeling that Lucasfilm don't really look at the books and go, oh, we'll follow any of that. They just go, do you know what? We'll make this way because aesthetically it'll be nice.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's exactly what they do. They don't really care about what the fans have come up with for the role-playing games over the years, but you know.
Because I was watching a video last night, because we were talking about this on the XLBS. It was very Cult of Games. Remember, go and check that out because we did a live show. We were talking about stormtroopers and stuff, and last night I was looking at a YouTube video that popped up just out of the blue, and it was like all the stormtroopers from all of the saga talked about by LucasArts employees. Right. So I was like, ooh, I'll check this out. And they had that fella who's been, if you've ever watched like documentaries about the prequels and stuff, there's a fella who's got in charge of, you know, the aesthetics and the lines will be this and that and the other. He's in it and he's talking about it. But it was always very much from an aesthetically, this is how it's going to be. But if you're into your stormtroopers and you want to know all the different variants and stuff, go and check that out. Do you know what? I'll hunt that down. I'll put that in the live blog. So come on over to OnTableTop.com and check out the live blog. That's a good bit of content to drop in.
That's genius. I like that. See how he's tying it all together. It's all interconnecting strands.
See how I weave this saga together?
No, yeah. No, yeah.
Right, Justin's over here. Justin, mate, how are we going to film you? You come around this way and I'll just talk over the table. Okay. Justin, you're building stuff, mate. What are you building?
So this is what I was working on the live stream this morning. I didn't get it finished during the stream, so I'm wanting to finish it now. I don't know if it'll be finished before the end of day in the live blog today, but if I'm not, I will get it finished up and show it off on the XLBS next week.
Well, you see, we can come back to you later in the day and do some blogging and stuff in the live blog and see how far you get. What is it and where's it from? Because like there's a whole range of stuff coming here. Look at this.
Here.
Okay.
So it's from Knights of Dice, and this is how it's meant to look when it's done. So we've got like 6 kits through. I've built 2 already. So I've got like a little smuggler's den and a guy's workshop built. And then this is the hangar bay. So we'll see how far I get.
Hold on. Jerry, help me, Jerry. Help me.
Yes.
Go on. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
What are you after?
I'm trying to make a clear space here so we can see these buildings. So.
Okay. So this is the smuggler's den.
Yeah.
This is the workshop.
Hold on, I've just pulled that out of the way. Let's concentrate on the smuggler's den.
Yep.
Sweet.
So that took about an hour to put together.
Yeah.
So really quick, really easy to put together, really intuitive kit, because I couldn't find the instructions yesterday. So I built it without instructions, did the typical thing. Same for the workshop.
Just before you go, this is really cool. I didn't think that would come out as cool as this is really cool. I didn't think that would be as cool as that with the HDF.
Yeah. And then if I open it up and play through it.
Wow. Really, really cool. Right, next one, Justin. Hold on, let me slide this out of the way. What do we got here?
The workshop, which opens up, and the coolest bit. So you see the way you can't play in the lower floor here? You actually can. The entire top floor pulls out.
So sweet.
It's a really clever design. I really, really like it.
Right, I'll leave you to it. We'll come back to you in the live blog, see how you're getting on.
You promised you would have both built this morning.
Over in the background, Brother Warren has disappeared. Just as we were going to talk about his Ewoks.
Based on the distinct lack of Ewoks.
Oh,
there.
I think they're getting sprayed.
Yeah.
He's outside. Oh, I can hear the rattles of the can. We're not going outside to bother him. It's raining.
Yeah.
He's probably like tucked in under a box trying to stop everything getting wet.
Like some sort of cardboard turtle.
Let's go and talk to Johnny. Johnny, I'm going to stick you on camera, mate. Come on over here. Come on over this way. Let's see. Johnny's one of our regulars down at the Cult of Games Gaming Suite. Johnny, mate, what you been up to?
Did some rebels, getting them painted up. Everyone's going Imperial, so I thought I would be the different one.
You're the scum.
I would be the scum, yes. And I've been called it many times over this weekend so far.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to getting some games in the club. You're going to have to bring these down.
I've got my Wookiees,
Oh,
just for a bit of heavy
you
support.
got your Wookiee out.
Yeah, the Wookiees are right. The big furry boys.
That's awesome. I'm loving that. Robbie, you've been playing away, mate. Yep. Is this your force over here?
Yeah, that's my force there.
Come on over. 2 seconds. I'll just interrupt you. Robbie's been working on all this Imperial stuff. How have you been finding it, Robbie?
Stormtroopers are annoying. They're quite annoying to paint.
Because they're white.
They're white and the wee lines at the top. It requires a really fine brush to get access to. So
Do you know what? It might actually be even better to use a really big brush. Because you can actually get a really big brush into a wee tiny point.
well, that's very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I made that mistake when I was first getting into painting. I would paint everything with a tiny, tiny wee brush. 6 hours later, oh look, I've done it. I've done a line. Now I've got a big brush, Robbie. A big brush, and I go, whack.
Yeah.
It's like magic.
Just like in life, big bellies are better on your paintbrush.
That's it. Big bellies, big paint brushes. That's all cool. Right, let's squeeze on down through here. Well, what you been up to?
So I started the clones, went for clones.
Oh, you're cloning it.
Yeah, so trying the contrast paints for the first time. So these guys here, so I think they're looking all right. Quite like the contrast paint, so bit of that whitewash over them, dry brush, and
Yeah. So you've got your base coat done and then going to do some details.
Yep. So
Any particular colours you're going to go for?
going to do like squad markings, do like shoulder pads, yellow and blue, that sort of thing, and then a bit of that Martian soil.
You should check out this video I was just talking about. I'm going to link it in the live blog later because it talks about the clone troopers and it talks about what colours denote what command level and stuff like that.
I must have a wee look at that.
I definitely going to check that out. Right.
Just plug it there.
Plug in it.
Yeah.
It's not my video. I'm just plugging Lucas's work. Let's keep coming down here. Look, someone's been doing flipping speeders.
I'll
Snow speeders.
I'll claim I did them.
Oh, you're going to claim. We'll claim this fella did them.
Dan didn't them. The one guy did this.
Where is Dan? Oh, Dan's playing a game. Well, Dan, we're going to look at your snow speeders. Oh. Can't hear you. If you want to talk, you need to come over.
My speeders, but I mean,
Oh, right, hold on. We have found the smartest man in the room, so you've come for a hobby weekend and got someone else to paint your stuff.
Yeah, I did the war. I went for the war approach. I did it. Mine, and I conceptualised it, and he did the work.
You know, I've only really fell for that once with Jerry's sheep, and never again. So everyone's in a very chillaxed mode. I believe there was quite a few bevies had last night, so I'm going to go over and shout very loudly in people's ears. How are you getting on?
And I'm just about finished everything.
Cool.
Enough for this weekend.
The whole load of them here.
A whole load of them there.
Is this all contrast
It's
stuff?
all contrast. The stormtroopers aren't because the contrast didn't work because Apothecary White isn't.
Oh, so Apothecary White didn't work for these?
No. So I just then sprayed them white and then everything else is contrast after that.
What happened to the Apothecary White that it didn't do the job?
It did Luke. It looked like Luke.
Hold on, we'll get Luke on the camera. All right, so they came out really grey looking.
Apothecary Grey doesn't work for me. Doesn't work for stormtroopers. It's fine on Luke there, but
Yes, because if you look at a stormtrooper,
they are white.
like the thigh armor and stuff like that's quite a large, flattish sort of surface.
And it just doesn't work. It didn't work for me. So
Because as soon as you held up Luke, I thought, oh, well, if it goes grey, surely you can just highlight it with white again. But then I was looking at it going, you may as well just start with a grey coat.
exactly. So I just resprayed them white and took them up from that.
Cool. Bob. Yep. We seen your tank briefly yesterday.
Yeah, it's finished now.
Oh, your tank's finished?
Yep.
Thank you.
Might do a bit odd bit details a bit later on, but for the weekend, it's as finished as it's going to be.
This video that I was talking about actually describes this guy as well. In the video, he's a slightly different looking stormtrooper again because he's there to command the tank, so they gave him a different look too.
Yeah, well, I based it because I was doing death troopers, and I thought, why not have a tank with a death trooper in it? Yeah. So it's a death trooper crew for my tank.
Here, I want to hold some death troopers for a second against a regular stormtrooper. Let me get the most upright stormtrooper you can find. Yeah, he be it. Oh, the death troopers any taller? Oh, look, they are taller. Because, again, I was watching the video last night and they were talking about these guys are all like 6 foot something in the filming.
Engineered, apparently, according to the blurb about them. They're actually genetically engineered infantry.
Because they wanted the death troopers to have a really athletic look to them rather than a stumpy stormtrooper. Not that a stormtrooper was particularly stumpy to begin with. Right, I think we're good. All you other fellas, oh my goodness, hold on 2 seconds. Look at the droids!
So many droids, yes. We're starting to work on squad number 3. Squad 2 is almost done, so yeah, they're coming along nicely.
Oh man, we're not going to have to come back to you when you get all those finished. Right, come on over, join us on the live blog. Is there anything I've forgotten? No. I think that's all good. Check us out on tabletop.com. Hashtag Star Wars. What is it? Star Wars Weekend. Yeah, hashtag Star Wars Weekend. I'm going to go find my lightsaber and run around and stab people with it. It's going to be class.
Good luck finding your lightsaber.
Oh, have you hidden my lightsaber?
I'm not saying anybody's hidden your lightsaber.
Damn. The problem is my lightsaber's small enough to hide, isn't it?
It is small enough to hide and not at all annoying whenever you play that song.
Oh, is that why you hit it? Because the song?
I don't even know where you got the idea of that. I told you good luck finding your lightsaber.
You know, if I find it, it's going to come back with a vengeance, right?
Be with you.
Check us out on tabletop.com. We're still having a blast.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.